Hello YouTube, this is Utzi. Welcome to a new YouTube series that I am calling Diamond Speedrun Challenge. So, I haven't played Minecraft in some time. I actually got quite bored of it. The modded scene has been rather boring lately. Vanilla has always bored me. I feel like in modded, the 1.10 world, which seems to be where mods are stabilized, it looks like 1.12 is ramping up now. You play for a few weeks of any new mod pack, you get overpowered very quickly, and it kind of turns into creative, and it's not what I want to be playing. So I haven't played in a while, months really. And with vanilla, 1.12 is really cool. They've added Mojang, and Microsoft has added a lot of cool stuff to 1.12. But I don't want to play vanilla worlds. I like to be able to fly and do cool stuff that modded offers you. Teleport around and explore worlds and do all that fun stuff. But anyway, so I had an itch to play Minecraft again. And one of my favorite parts to Minecraft is the beginning. So I kind of had an idea to speedrun trying to find my first diamond, and from that came this idea to have a series. So that's what we're going to do here. So you'll see on this up here at the top is a little stopwatch, and my thought for this series is to create new worlds and try to find a diamond as fast as possible, and then try to improve on that time each and every episode. So we're going to start a new world and see how this goes. So Diamond Speed Run number 1. That's what we're going to call this. We're going to create the world, let the game generate randomly. It's not a predetermined seed. I'm not going to collect food. I'm not going to set up a house. We're basically just going to punch some wood, get a wooden pick, get a stone pick, and then go at it. So I'm going to start this stopwatch, hit back to gameplay, and then go at it. So here we go. So yep, this tree's as good as any, and on the way we are. So I have done this, I don't know, a dozen times or so, and a few times I've gotten under like 7 minutes, pretty quick. One time I spawned next to a desert temple. There wasn't a diamond down there. I don't know exactly what criteria I would consider to be all the criteria for allowing acceptable format for the speedrun. Like, would it be okay if we find a diamond in a desert temple? Is that part of the speedrun? Is that an acceptable qualification? I don't see why that wouldn't be acceptable. Seems to fit the qualification to me. I don't know, I guess I'd like your feedback on that. To me it makes sense. I do know that I want to get this coal right here, because coal's an important resource to get to fire up our a furnace and to make some torches. I'm going to make actually a couple torches just so we can light this up. And I know I'm going to get better at this as we go along. It's kind of slow. Hopefully I'll get more efficient at setting things up. And I think on this first run I'm not going to dig straight down. I'm going to go this two-tiered approach. But as we try to, oh look, we get iron early too. Iron's a very important component. I'm only going to get 3 pieces because that's really all we need, right? We only need enough to get a pickaxe. But But like I was saying, I'm gonna go down 2 levels or 2 tiers because I want to make this a successful run at first on our first video. I don't want to just go dig straight down the first video and then like fall into a lava pool or fall into a ravine and then it have no time established. I want to find a diamond on the first video. So I did hit F3 and we're at level 33. I want to get down to level 11 and then start doing some branch mining. I think the fastest run that we're going to do digging down is going to be just like what we did. We got very lucky finding coal, finding iron on the way down. And then the very fastest run we're going to have going down is finding diamond on the way down. And that'll be the fastest run we could ever do, digging straight down. And in complete total RNG, right? Complete randomness. I mean, that's what it's going to have to take to be a successful speedrun. I don't see any other way around it for it to be fast. Like, we didn't find a diamond on that trip down, but I think for it to be a complete successful speedrun, to be the fastest time, that's how it's going to have to play out. You're going to have to find that diamond on your trip down. That's just how it's going to have to be. So we'll keep setting up a little branch mine here as we wait for that iron ore to smelt. And that's a whole line of redstone. Should be done. Alright, let's make our iron pickaxe and get that in the first bar, and we're just going to use this from now on. And then we're going to do some branch mining. I do have a pattern that I always use for my branch mines, and I'll go ahead and explain that too. I'm going to go out 5 because that's all the further that your pickaxe can reach, right? And then I always place a torch, and then I'm going to go out 4 tiers of 5, so that's 20 spots. And then we're going to go backwards. Found some lava, that's no good. But we'll stop here. I'm going to place a safety hole there, a safety block. But I always go out 5. And the whole trick in my eyes about branch mining is to uncover as much surface area as possible. So now I'm going to go back 3 and dig out another spot 5. And I don't care about dropping, not capturing that cobblestone because it's cobble. I don't really care about it. Now I do care about coal, and I like exposing resources when I'm branch mining because you always tend to find other good resources behind resources. Like, this game tends to line up good resources behind other resources. Like, I wouldn't have been surprised to find diamond behind that. Like, we might find diamond underneath this redstone. So I always like to dig out that stuff because you might find what you're looking for under it. So we're going to go back 3, dig out 5, turn around, dig out 5. Place a torch. I'm going to go get that torch. Go out 3 and then dig out 5. And same thing. Yeah, so it's all about surface area. Now, there's been some times where I've only gone 2 spaces and dug out my hole, but I find that 3 is a good number because your ore veins tend to fall in a good pattern to where 3 is a good number. Because 2, I think, is too tight. But 5 is a good number, I think. So we are at 7. There's our diamond. Well, this is a really good run. And so we are at 7 minutes 22 seconds, and we have our diamond. That, I think, is a good run for our very first video. So there we have it. Not a bad challenge. 7:22, we have our first diamond. That's pretty much the end to this one. Just curious to see how many were there. 8 total. Not a bad little chunk. And you can see, you know, this branch mining technique is, just want to do it because, just to show you, this can be used for your branch mining period in general. You get a lot of ores this way. Lots of coal, lots of redstone. We didn't find any iron, but you will find a bunch of iron that way. But on the next video, since we have our baseline established, I'm not going to drill too wide down. I'm just going to go 1, and it could be ultimate failure. We might just fall down to our death. We might fall into lava. Who knows? I don't know. It's like cardinal rule number 1 in Minecraft: don't dig straight down. But I think to improve upon that fantastic score, we're going to have to. And my other thought too is, if the next world if we go past 7:22, we're just going to end it, because this is a fantastic benchmark. It might take us a while to beat this. It's going to be a hard number to beat, I think, because I haven't had too many where I was able to find a diamond in less time than that. So it's going to be a hard one to beat. If we do spawn in a world next to a temple of some sort, then we're going to check it out, because if there is a diamond in that temple and we take it, then I'm going to count it, I think, as part of the speedrun, and I think it's going to count. Or a village that has a, whether it's called a foundry, or I know it's not called that, but you know what I mean, where it has a chest inside of it and there's a diamond in there. I'm going to count those two, I think, as part of the speedrun. I think they are legit. So I think it'll count. I'm going to include it, I believe. In order to beat this time, I think I have to. But anyway, thanks for watching, and I will see you on the next one. Bye-bye.